Now, I want you to please confirm to me if you can see my screen. I believe you are all seeing my screen by now. The year is just halfway. Today's date is 8, right? We have just spent a few days into the second half of this year. And I tell you, if you follow all the new regimentation that we are offering you, all the new discipline, what you are seeing currently on your screen is your future. A life of luxury and abundance. Champions in the house, so far we have treated 3 major things that makes every woman being relevant, that you need to be successful, and that you need to sustain success, to create and sustain success. Number 1 is knowledge. So far, àti rí pé ìmọ̀ lè fi ń gbélé ayé. Knowledge is facts, information, and awareness gained about a subject. It could be about life, it could be about any discipline. Please listen to this. Knowledge is the first step to acquiring skills required for success in any field. Gbogbo ìtẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ń ṣe níṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ succeed níbẹ̀, èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní knowledge. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní knowledge láti succeed. Acquiring knowledge is only a potential power. There is a mistake that a lot of people do by telling you that knowledge is power, knowledge is power. Tó bá ti nímọ̀ ó ti lágbára. Àìmọye àwọn tó nímọ̀ tí wọn ò lágbára, tí wọ́n yọ̀lẹ. Àìmọye ẹni tó nímọ̀. It is only when you apply the knowledge that knowledge becomes power to you. Proper application of knowledge is what gives power. Tó o bá lo knowledge gan, ó tún ní kó fún ẹ ní power until tó o bá lò ó dáadáa. That's when it becomes a power. Then secondly, we have treated understanding. Understanding is the proper assimilation of a subject. In tẹ́yìn bá nímọ̀ nípa rẹ̀, kẹ́yìn wá gbọ́ yé dáadáa, kẹ́yìn ní understanding. Ìpele kan tún nìyẹn tó ju kẹ́yìn kan ní knowledge lọ. It is the process of absorbing and digestion of information. Kẹ́yìn gbọ́ ìmọ̀, kẹ́yìn ní ìmọ̀, kó dẹ̀ gbọ́ yé dáadáa, kó wọlé sí la, kó ṣiṣẹ́ fún lára rẹ̀. Kò sáǹfààní bí ìmọ̀ téèyàn mọ̀ tí ò wúlò. Onímọ̀, àwọn aláìmọ̀ kan dẹ̀ wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀, o ò rí wọn kọ́. Then you do not have understanding. If you have understanding, you are supposed to relate that knowledge to people around you. The level at which everything becomes clear to you and you eliminate fear. That is the level of understanding. Téèyàn bá ní knowledge nípa nǹkan lásán, èèyàn yìí máa entertain fear. It is when you have proper understanding that you eliminate fear. Okay? And the third one, we have also treated so far, what is wisdom? Wisdom is the ability to know what to do, when to do, how to do, why to do, why to do it, where to do, and even then doing it for an increased sustainable results. According to Dr. Paul Eneche, wisdom is the sustainability of life and increase with time. Wọ́n ní wisdom ló máa ń jẹ́ kí oore kó pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ kó tọ́jọ́ lọ́wọ́. Wisdom ló dẹ̀ máa ń jẹ́ kí oore kó máa bùkún sí, kó máa lọ sí. I pray that God gives you knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Wisdom is doing the right thing with the right person. If you have knowledge, listen to this. If you have knowledge and you have understanding of the knowledge, bí ọmọ tí wọ́n kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, Be a networker to good mentorship. You are a champion. You are well trained. For example, you are in Dream Life International. You have a good training. You have good mentorship. But you kept on romancing or even moving around with the wrong people. Then you lack wisdom. You lack wisdom. I have seen that played out several times within my team. Are we together? When somebody is doing the wrong thing and you are correcting him and he insisted doing the wrong thing, and when you now rebuff him, that becomes a quarrel between you and that person. As a success line to your leader rẹ ó ń bá ẹnìkan jà nípa ìwà abú tó ń ṣe, ẹnìkan ń hùwà abú nínú business, leader yẹn wá ń bá a jà, ẹni tó wá ń bá wí yẹn tó ń bá jà yẹn kò gba correction, he continue to do the wrong thing. At that moment, it is wisdom that will tell you that you are supposed to cut your relationship with such a person. Even if you are childhood friends, even if you are brothers and sisters, you are supposed to limit your association with him. Vision is thicker than blood. You remember that? According to Ambassador Michael Okoli, vision is thicker than blood. What ẹnìkan ẹjọ́ ń ṣe tí ò dá tẹ́lẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ Ọlọ́run, you are unbeliever before, and now you are a believer, but that person is your blood. We do not say start fighting with him, but you must limit your relationship. Otherwise, you will not be able to exercise your new faith. Kò sí ni ó máa affect the progress in your new vision. Tẹ́bá ti ń rí success line tí ń sọ fún leader rẹ̀, bóyá leader rẹ̀ ó ti gbẹ́ nìkan ò dáa, ó dẹ̀ sọ fún pé yẹra fún lágbájá o, yẹra fún lágbájá, lágbájá tí ó ti fẹ́ lọ o, ó ti ń derail, àmúdẹ̀ ti correct ẹ̀ kò gbọ́. Stop moving around with him. Stop doing business lunch together. Stop doing things together with him. Ọwọ́n sọ pé rárá o, èmi lè bá yẹn jà, mi ò lè torí pé lágbájá ń bá yẹn jà, èmi náà máa wá bá ẹni yẹn jà. You lack wisdom. What you lack is wisdom. In fact, that person does not even have any understanding. Tó bá ní understanding ni, understanding náà máa ń breed the wisdom. Ẹni tó bá ní understanding Ọlọ́run máa ń fún ní wisdom. There is a verse that supports that in the Quran. When Allah talks, when he says he grants al-hikmah to people, you will say, those, he said, La tazakkaru illa ulul albab. He will say, what he's saying, he said they may not understand. He said they may not understand except people that have deep understanding, that have good thinking. And tó bá lárò jinlẹ̀ dáadáa ni wisdom ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ sí lára. Wisdom is doing the right thing with the right person at the right time without considering general opinion. Ẹ wo flood tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú team recently. Some people are personally bad. They lack integrity. They lack good character. And for that reason, all easy for wọn láti derail. They operate from their head, not from their hearts. They just do this business for the love of money. But you are innocent. You are not as bad as them. But you refuse to heed to the call of your leader. You instead of you to be more loyal to your leader, you are more loyal to those people. You continue to move with them. That was what happened with some people that were sent out of the team recently. It's not as if they are entirely bad, but they lack wisdom. They continue to associate with the wrong people, move with the wrong people, and today they have themselves to blame. They lost out. Now, sources of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. We have treated that in our last module yesterday. Ọlọ́run ló máa ń fún yàn nímọ̀. Ọlọ́run ló máa ń fún yàn ní àgbọ́yé. Ọlọ́run ló máa ń fún yàn ní wisdom. Mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta Ọlọ́run ló máa ń fún yàn. The original source of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom is God, your creator. That is why you have always been advised from onset to hand over your business to God. Involve your God in whatever thing you are doing, because it is God that gives knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. You see, that is a wide topic on its own. Nípa kéèyàn kọ́kọ́ gbé Ọlọ́run síwájú nínú business yẹn. Tó bá fẹ́ k'Ọlọ́run fún ẹ ní knowledge, k'Ọlọ́run fún ẹ ní understanding, k'Ọlọ́run fún ẹ ní wisdom, ó gbọ́dọ̀ pé condition Ọlọ́run náà. Ọlọ́run ní condition tó máa fún ẹ, ó tẹ̀lé mi ni, ó gbà tèmi ni, ó pa àwọn òfin mi mọ́ ni, ó pa òfin Ọlọ́run mọ́. Ó wá fẹ́ k'Ọlọ́run bá fún ẹ ní mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta, ó ṣòro kéèyàn tó get mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. There is a verse in the Quran where God says that if you want me to bless you, you have to fear me. Allah says, if those who fear me, those who keep my principles, my commandments, I open doors for them. Part of those doors is doors of knowledge, doors of understanding, doors of wisdom. So it is God that give knowledge. There is an evidence in the Quran, verse 2, Quran 2, verse 251, where Allah says, we gave kingship. We gave kingship and wisdom to David. وَأَتَاهُ الْمُلْكَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ. We say we gave kingship and wisdom to David. Allah Dawood. There's also evidence from the Quran. Even in Baqarah also, there is a place where God says, we gave Adam the knowledge. It is God that gives knowledge. وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ لِأَسْمَاهَا كُلَّهَا. He said, we gave Adam knowledge of all things. So it is God that gives knowledge. It is God that gives understanding. It is God that gives wisdom. Now, yesterday, when I was treating deeply these three sources, I treated number 3 as number 2 yesterday. But I prefer to talk about number 2 first this time. From parent to offspring. From parent to offspring. Tí Ọlọ́run ò bá ti máa sọ̀kalẹ̀ ìmọ̀ fún ẹ direct. Kò máa sọ̀kalẹ̀ understanding and wisdom fún ẹ direct. Then the next thing, your nearest hope is to get it from your parents. The nearest source to get him understanding and wisdom is from your parents. Okay? We are supposed to learn about God from our parents. We are supposed to learn about life from our parents. If God does not give you direct knowledge, there are those who at their small tender age, God gives them direct, like the prophets. That is why Prophet Adam was the one who received direct knowledge, understanding, and wisdom about God, about life. And he was the one teaching his own parents. Ọlọ́run ti là ẹ́ lójú nínú business yìí. Ọlọ́run sọ̀kalẹ̀ àgbọ́yé business yìí fún ẹ. Ọlọ́run ò kádàrá káwọn òbí rẹ nímọ̀ nípa business yìí. Ọlọ́run ò kádàrá àwọn òbí rẹ rí presentation yìí rí. Ọlọ́run ò kádàrá kí wọ́n gbọ́ yé. Àbáwọn òbí rẹ tún wọ́n gbọ́ business yìí rí, wọ́n start ẹ̀ rí. Ọlọ́run ò kádàrá kí wọ́n rí iṣẹ́. Bọ̀ wọ́n ti register rẹ. Ọlọ́run wá fún wọn nímọ̀. Ó fún ọ ní understanding. Ó wá lo ìmọ̀ yẹn àti understanding dáadáa kí wisdom náà sọ̀kalẹ̀ sí ọ̀ra. Àìfàìmọ̀. Opportunity Ọlọ́run fún ọ yẹn kò ní wúlò fún àwọn parents rẹ. Téèyàn bá lo tọ́lọ́run bá fún yẹn dáadáa, Ọlọ́run máa ń bùkún ni. Téèyàn ò bá ti lò ó dáadáa, Ọlọ́run máa ń gba ọlá rẹ̀ kò ní. My parents was not blessed to even know about network marketing. I am the one that was blessed to know about network marketing. And I have a very clear understanding. And I continue to pray for God's wisdom. And I'm getting it on a daily basis. Why would my parents who lack knowledge, the least of the three, why would my parents who lack knowledge and understanding and wisdom, we now come about this business will now come and tell me pé lọ wá sẹ́ ìwọ náà wà lọ pé nígbà tí parent mi ti ní kí n lọ wá sẹ́ náà ti ní kí n lọ gbà sẹ́ náà ni so kò sí nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe. Kai, you lack wisdom. You lack wisdom. You are supposed to continue to educate your parents. You are supposed to continue to follow them amicably and continue to pray for them to be able to understand where you are going. My own parent tried to discourage me. My own mom told me outrightly, go and look for a job. You are the first graduate in our family. I want you to go and take a job. But I continue to follow her. I continue to educate her. I insisted amicably. I rejected her offer respectfully. I rejected her admonition respectfully. And today, she is thanking God that she did not succeed in discouraging me. Because that God's given knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, I was able to apply it and use it very well. Now it is now a blessing to the family. So if you can get direct knowledge from God, that is a source from God to man. But if you cannot get it direct from God, then you have to give it from parents to offspring. So from parents to offspring. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti wà nínú business yìí, ẹ̀yin òbí tẹ́ wà nínú business yìí, please, I am a parent in this business. Type yes. If you are a parent, type yes. Ó wà nínú business yìí, ó dẹ̀ ti ń ṣàbíamọ, ó ti bímọ kalẹ̀, àbí ó ti ń ṣòwò àbíamọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. You are already married. Type yes. I want to say something to you. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí mọ ṣàbíamọ náà, please listen. Listen to this. Nítorí ẹ̀yin náà padà ṣòwò àbíamọ. Right now, the body of knowledge is ascending unto you. Ọlọ́run ti ń fún yín nímọ̀ báyìí. From man to man. Ọlọ́run ìmọ̀ níwọ̀n bá tí mo get yìí, èmi náà get àwọn kan direct from God. I also got from men. Now I am passing it on to you. By the time you are parents, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti di parent, abẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ ti di parent lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí, you are the one who's supposed to pass this body of knowledge, understanding, and the wisdom to your children, which is evident in Surah to Luqman, Quran 31, verse 12, where Luqman was guiding his children. He was admonishing them to fear Allah. He was telling them to be grateful to their Creator, to offer their prayers regularly. Òbí ló yẹ kó máa tọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀ sọ́nà. But ọmọ t'Ọlọ́run bá bless síwájú òbí tó bá ní better understanding, òun ló yẹ kó máa tọ́ òbí rẹ̀. Haven't you seen where a child or children, where a parent will be messing up, will be doing wrong things? Àwọn ọmọ máa sọ pé báyìí kí ló dé tí dáàdì wa ń ṣe báyìí, kí ló dé tí mọ́mì wa ń ṣe báyìí. Àwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run bù nímọ̀ àtàgbọ́yé àtòye kò fóbi nìyẹn. Àwọn ló kù sí lọ́wọ́ láti pass ẹ̀ tóbi, but òbí tó bá ti wá ní ó kù sí wọn lọ́wọ́ láti pass ẹ̀ sọmọ. Today, the knowledge I have, the understanding and the wisdom I've gathered over time in this business, I am passing it to my children. They see me doing it. I make sure they come around me to see it. When they ask questions, I tell them. I deliberately even tell them something. That is why today, Muhammad has a very good understanding of this business, because he grew up seeing his parents running with this body of knowledge, practicalizing this body of knowledge with a better understanding and applying the wisdom in our life. My children naturally are gaining better insight because we are practicalizing what we have gathered over time in all sincerity. Then the last one, Ọlọ́run sọ̀kalẹ̀ mọ́ sí direct. Àbí àwọn òbí rẹ̀ ò nímọ̀ nípa network marketing tó ń ṣe, àbí nǹkan míì náà. Àwọn àgbọ́yé tó need to live a very good life. Your parents do not have it. you were born poor, your parents are poor, then it means your parents does not have the financial understanding. They don't have knowledge of how to become financially successful. It is not that kind of parents that you listen to when it comes to take decision about what to do with your life. Yes, I say it with all authority. Òbí tí ò nímọ̀ nígbà bó la ṣe ń dolówó, bó la ṣe ń dọlọ́rọ̀, bó la ṣe ń gbégbèsè ìrọ̀rùn tẹ́yìn ò ní fi ṣẹ́rú. Òbí rẹ ẹrú ni wọ́n ṣe títí tó fi darúgbó. Wọn ò rí dáadáa gbèsè. Unknowingly, ignorantly, wọ́n tún wá máa fẹsẹ̀ ìwọ náà lẹ́nà sọ́nà oko ẹrú yẹn. Tọ́lọ́ bá ti fún wọn lágbọ́yé, tó ti fún ọ ní understanding, tó ti fún ọ ní wisdom, ó máa tẹ̀ láwọn òbí rẹ láwọn òbí tó bá mọ̀ pé nítorí rẹ bá ti ń sọ, ó máa gbé lé the knowledge about God. Àwọn òfin tó Ọlọ́run bá sọ, ó máa gbé lé. Èyí tó bá ṣe déédéé òfin Ọlọ́run, ó tẹ̀lé. Èyí tó bá ti ṣe déédéé òfin Ọlọ́run, ò ní tẹ̀lé. Èyí tó bá ti ṣe déédéé òfin bó la ṣe ń dolówó, bó la ṣe ń dọlọ́rọ̀, bó la ṣe ń ṣàṣeyọrí, ò ní tẹ̀lé. Má tẹ̀lé, but you do it respectfully so that you don't commit through them. Are we together? And lastly, tó o bá ti rí knowledge látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run direct, o rí knowledge látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn òbí rẹ, then you have to go to other men like you. You have to go to other men. You seek mentorship. And that is where we get knowledge from men to men. Are we together? So I think this is where we stopped yesterday. So today, we are now going to go into a new aspect. And I want you to please follow me. If you are with me,